We're hearing people like Theresa May saying, we should do this, this should be done, this has got to be done. If we're putting in more stopping searches, we're putting in all these strategic strategies, we're employing all of these initiatives and innovations and all these things we're putting in place, but they're not working and crime continues to rise, we've got to ask ourselves, what we're doing is not working. Why is it not working?
Well, this might be the world that they want for tomorrow, you know? Because I sit and think, like, how hard we have to work, all the things that we have to do, all the people that we try and help, and like, we don't ask for anything back from it. But when you do look at it and you do look at how society's running and what Theresa May and how they're implementing all the laws, you think, wow, maybe they just want us there anyway. I can say this through my experience getting an opportunity to do an apprenticeship at Enfield Council and procurement for 3 years, and I can openly say, like, everything's just made to work. It's not made to be improved in how the government system works.
There's a difference between doing something for someone and doing something with someone.
Exactly.
So what we're seeing is the policies are for the community, not necessarily made with the community, and that is a problem, and that's visibly seen.
Right, so what's happening is there's a policy decision somewhere and then it gets visited on people.
It might not be a policy, it might be bigger than that. There's a system in play, there's a system that's operating. Right. And young black men particularly always fall into the system. The criminal justice system, where you end up going to jail, come out, go back to jail, come out, and you become institutionalized. You become desensitized and you become disconnected from society. And it's hard to navigate around that system. So what we need is education. We need re-education. People are not caring about the consequences of going to prison. People are not caring about the consequences that their mum and their father that are left behind to deal with. The brokenness and the pain and the trauma that the family and the community have to bear and carry with them for the rest of their life. No one's not caring or thinking about that. No one's not thinking about tomorrow.
How do you start to head off this era of instant gratification?
I'll be real with you. I mean, I got thrown books at me, innit, by my mum. Like, thrown books and I had to read them, and most of them are based on my black history. It's all easy for kids coming abroad and everything, and black kids, and we're in class and we learn about Henry VIII, we learn about the Tudors, but we don't really learn who we are. And that's where, seriously, and those history classes is where that cycle of deprivation begins, because you learn about everyone else, but you don't learn that you built the pyramids, you didn't learn that your ancestors were kings and queens and they had gold too, and they ruled here. So straight away, your mentality and your moral is gonna be low, innit? Because you're gonna learn that you was a slave before you learn who you really were. Do you know what I mean?
And the current system it doesn't work for everyone. It's not working for everyone. We need a new system, and it's about collective effort.